Halo semuanya, selamat malam. Ini kita 1 menit lagi ya. 1 menit lagi udah mulai live streamingnya sih harusnya sih. Suara aman ya, suara. Satu menit lagi. Mana dia nggak mulai-mulai? Wah ini udah mulai nih. Oh belum. Ayo, 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 ayo. Selamat malam semuanya yang baru hadir. Wih, udah jam 7 Pak. Jam 7 Pak. Wah mulai coy, mulai coy. Belum juga anjir. Mana nih ngaret ya si Genshin ya? Geser dulu. Sponsor. Mana nih? Masih layar hitam aja. Oh, lagi iklan. Halo Muhammad Praya. Halo, selamat malam. Buat yang lain juga dong, komen-komen juga dong, biar rame dong. Nggak kerasa ya, udah ini kita mesti live stream lagi. Baru berapa lama kemarin live stream yang 2.5, sekarang udah 2.6.
I'm excited. This is my first time being here, and I think this is the first time we get to introduce everyone to Kamisato Ayato. So I'm stoked.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm so
Kalau
excited to
sesuai
have you
gosip
guys
sih
and
ya,
just be
katanya
able to
si
do this. Let's get
siapa tuh
right into
namanya,
it,
si
because we've
Kazuha
got
katanya
a
batal
lot
sih,
of exciting
batal
new
keluar.
content to cover today.
Jadi
So
kita lihat
how
aja
about we
ya
get things
pastinya
started
ya
with a
hari ini.
first look at the trailer for
Halo
version
M. Rafli,
2.6.
selamat malam.
Zephyr
Rifki
of
juga
the
selamat
Violet
malam.
Garden.
Alia, Sabrina, malam. Reon Aldi, halo. Halo juga Reon Aldi. Nah ini trailer ya, kita nonton trailernya dulu.
Wow, it's so beautiful
Hah?
here.
Oh, ada Kli nih, nggak
So
salah
many
nih.
things I've never seen before. Aren't you two
Wih, klik ke
eager
Inazuma coy.
about what interesting things you might see at the festival?
A signed first edition is going to become quite the collectible. I've got to get my hands on a copy.
I've been here since last night so I could buy a figurine.
Arataki numero uno Ito
Wah.
challenges you to an all-out, no holds barred, anything goes duel.
It fails to fulfill the most crucial elements. Inspiration.
Ini Fenty coy.
In that case, we'll need to order more dishes.
Greetings. Ayaka has mentioned you on numerous occasions.
Reon Aldi, alamat ada Kli. Wah, sayangnya Kli nggak keluar ya. Udah bisa dipastikan sih ini sih Fenty. Terus si ini Ayato sama Ayaka sih. Kazuha udah pasti nggak ada katanya menurut gosip.
Mind the deluge.
Everything's in place and they've taken the bait. Now to start reeling them in.
Zephyr of the Violet Garden. Tema Genshin di 2.6 kali ini ya.
If my suspicions regarding the portal network are correct,
Dan ini Chasm ya, area baru yang akan kita bakal dapet. Jadi siapin aja memori kalian.
As the heli drills go in, they never emerge again. Everyone's driving themselves crazy worrying about it.
Maybe whatever's going on in the chasm really is connected to the Abyss Order.
Wah gila, keren loh, dalam banget ini.
A whole city that's floating in the air, upside down?
more than one kind of strange power exists here. That it's highly likely that even as we speak, the Abyss Order is watching our every move.
Ini kok kayak ada suara-suara Densleif ya? Apakah Densleif akan keluar di 2.6? Wah bener loh Densleif woy!
Brace yourselves.
Nah ini bos baru ya, sama ada domain baru juga.
Find a way to stop that thing.
Ini nih lektor elektro nih keluar nih. Elektor mah udah ada yang elektro kan? Oke, redeem code pertama ya. Redeem code pertama segera dicatat. Kalau kalian sambil online juga bisa langsung diambil. Kodenya adalah AB 7CK BV QULE 5. Kalian akan mendapatkan 100 primo game dan 10 batu tempat yang level tinggi ya. M. Rafli, jauh juga Kli mainnya sampai Inazuma. Habis dia nggak bisa pisah sama Koko Albedo. Oh iya, sorry. Ketutupan.
Wow, so intense.
That was pretty epic.
That festival was beautiful, and then straight into the chasm, and
I know.
Yeah.
Things got dark real fast in that trailer.
It's like everybody was having a lot of fun, and then it's serious time with
yeah,
that music.
and an introduction by Kamisato Ayato.
Yes,
Of course.
our new character. And as always, speaking of Ayato, let's dive in by taking a look at our new playable character, Kamisato Ayato.
Nabil, weh apa yang gue lewatin? Trailernya kelewatan. Dan ini lagi perkenalan ini karakter Ayato ya, skill-skillnya nih pasti nanti dikasih lihat. Tapi buat kalian yang model-model Nabil yang suka nontonin leak sama kayak gue pasti udah tau lah ya skillnya Ayato lah. Kode redeem udah ada, keluar sekali tadi kode redeem pertama.
Most people hunker down against a strong headwind. Only a few know how to utilize it to their
Kamisato Ayato,
advantage.
Pillar of Fortitude. Belum, bannernya belum ditunjukin.
Ooh, looking pretty sleek.
Tapi kalau menurut gosip bannernya adalah Ayato Fenty.
Just saying.
Terus phase 2-nya si Ayaka. Katanya sih Kazuha nggak nongol. Kita berharap aja Kazuha nggak nongol ya, biar bisa nabung.
That like flashy thing in there. That's so cool.
Love it.
I love his elegance as he fights and moves. Really,
Sponsor gue
all of
tutup
his
aja lah ya,
animations
biar si
feel very
Ayatonya
elegant
kelihatan.
to me, and
Yeah.
did you guys catch him drinking boba tea too?
Now look, man.
Full Ayato nggak bang?
Anytime.
Gue kan red off nih, gue bakalan coba full sih. Kalau dapat syukur, kalau nggak ya gue buat Kazuha aja red on-nya.
No, Kamisato family secret.
Moga-moga aja dapat ya.
If you're really wondering, in-game Ayato buys his milk tea from a little food
Rumornya
stall
Kazuha
in the city.
2.8. Buset, mundurnya jauh banget.
You know, but it's quirks like that
Nggak
Ayato
2.7
has
aja
that
gitu.
makes people wonder if he's kind of spoiled even though he's served as the head of the Kamisato clan for some time
Ayato
now.
DPS kah?
For example,
Ayato bisa
he
support,
always
bisa
gives
DPS kalau
any
menurut gua.
defective-looking food he makes to Toma and
Karena burst-nya dia itu
Kamisato clan
area,
has an
mirip-mirip
image to
Ganyu.
keep up,
Oh,
okay?
you're right.
Sementara
Well, I think we
elemental
can all
skill-nya
feel
itu
sorry
elemental
for Toma
skill
now.
DPS punya kualitas ya.
Poor Toma.
Oh.
And speaking of
Jadi
which,
dia
the
mungkin
first
mirip-mirip
impression
Ganyu lah,
many of
bisa
us
jadi
ever had
DPS,
of
bisa jadi
Ayato
support.
was actually from Ito's character teaser. He was that mysterious voice at the end of the video.
Oh.
You know, actually, it turns
Untuk
out that Ito
suara-
has a pretty good
suara
opinion
aman,
of
suara
Ayato.
aman.
I mean, Ito even
Suara
calls
gua
him bro.
sama suara game nggak
That's
gitu bentrok kan ya?
interesting because I'm curious
Atau
how
ada yang
those two could
kekencengan?
possibly get along.
You know, Ito is he's real and a simple and down-to-earth kind of Oni. But all it takes is a few words from Ayato, and Ito's super inspired and ready to take on any challenge.
Ayato does have that effect on people. For those who don't know, he came to the position as the head of the Kamisato clan at a very
Di combo
young
Ganyu
age
keren
and was
tuh.
able
Yep.
to bring the clan
Kalau
back
kalian
to its
punya
feet while
Ganyu,
facing some huge difficulties at the
ini
time.
maknyus banget sih Ayato sih.
And while we're on the subject of Ayato, Chris, why don't you give us a closer look at some of his skills?
Sure, leave it to me.
Oke, kita lihat skillnya Ayato ya.
Kamisato Ayato wields a sword and is a master of the Kamisato art Tachijutsu, just like his sister.
Suara
However,
video kurang
what
besar
sets him
dikit.
apart is
Oke,
his
sebentar
hydro
ya.
vision. In combat, Ayato can unleash large AoE damage in a short amount of time and is capable of increasing the effects of his team's normal attacks. After using his elemental skill, Kamisato Art Kyoka, Ayato shifts positions to enter the Takimeguri Kanka state and leaves a watery illusion at his original location. The watery illusion can explode, dealing AoE hydro damage. In the Takimeguri Kanka state, Ayato's normal attacks become Shunsuiken, which are like quick watery blades capable of dealing AoE hydro damage. After a Shunsuiken attack hits an opponent, it will grant Ayato the Namisen effect,
Nah,
increasing the
ini yang
damage
gue
dealt by
bilang tadi ya,
Shunsuiken based
elemental
on
skillnya
Ayato's current
potensi
max
DPS
HP.
ya.
The
Karena
Takimeguri
dia
Kanka
gerakannya
state
cepet
will
banget
be
ini.
cleared when Ayato leaves the field or when he uses his elemental skill again.
So, sounds like we better be careful if we don't want to accidentally cancel a state.
Exactly. Next, he has a passive talent, Kamisato Art Mine wo Matoishi Kiyotaki, which means lucid rapid spiraling the summit, in case you were wondering. With this talent, when Ayato uses his elemental skill and when the water illusion explodes, he will gain a set amount of Namisen stacks. Ayato's elemental burst,
Nah, ini
Kamisato
burstnya
Art
nih.
Suiyu, will unveil a garden of purity in which bloom water blades will rain down and attack opponents within its AoE.
Ooh, sounds pretty.
Ini yang gila banget ya
Gorgeous.
burstnya ya. Area hydro ini.
This will increase the normal attack damage of characters within that AoE. After unlocking another passive talent, Kamisato Art Michiyuku Hagetsu, if Ayato is not on the field and his energy is low, he will regenerate a set amount of energy at regular intervals. In daily life, Ayato's more indulgent side tends to come out from time to time. With his passive talent, Kamisato Art Daily
Pasifnya masak
Cooking,
juga si
when
Ayato.
Ayato
Buset
cooks a
deh.
dish perfectly, he has a set chance to receive an additional suspicious dish of the same type.
Suspicious
I'm pretty
dish.
sure he just turns and sends straight to Toma.
Oh.
Yup.
Oh, wait! Guys, I get it now. That's why Toma could eat all the strange stuff during the hot pot game before. He's had a lot of practice eating weird things.
Oh, no wonder. That makes so much sense now.
Katanya si Toma udah kebiasa
In all
makan
seriousness,
makanan
though,
aneh
I
gara-gara
think that the
masakan
passive
Ayato.
talent it's really simple, but it's pretty interesting.
All right, so let's talk about how travelers can get Kamisato Ayato in the new version.
Yep, it's time to
Oke,
dive into
bener
the
ya.
coming event wishes.
Gosipnya bener
Ayato
ternyata
will be
ya.
available for the earlier part of version
Ayato
2.6
sama Venti
via the
PS1,
Azure Excursion event
Ayaka
wish.
PS2.
At the same
Buat
time,
kalian
Venti
yang
will
nyimpen
also be
buat
available
Kazuha,
via his
selamat,
own event
selamat.
wish called Ballad
Kalian masih
in
bisa
Goblins.
nabung.
All right, we're getting another Venti rerun.
Yeah!
And that's not all. In the later part of version 2.6, Kamisato Ayaka will be returning for her first rerun.
Ooh.
Yeah.
As for the new weapon
Dan
event wish,
gacha
travelers will
weapon
see an
pedangnya
all-new
Haran
Inazuman
Geppaku Futsu
5-star
ya,
sword
pedangnya si
called
Ayato.
Haran Geppaku Futsu. So be sure to keep an eye out for that as well. In version 2.6, Kamisato Ayato's very own story quest, Cypress's
Dan
Custos
kita bakalan
chapter,
dapat
will
story
also
quest.
be available for travelers to play through. As the
Presus
Sakoku
Custos
decree has been
Chapter
lifted,
Act 1.
and Inazuma is welcoming in a new era of progress. The Tenryo
Ayo,
and
ayo,
Kanjo
udah pada
commissions
galau
are
ya, pengen
presented
ngegacha
with a
siapa
rare,
bingung ya.
joyous occasion. But beneath the surface of this happy time, trouble is stirring. As head of the Yashiro Commission, Ayato will
Ya,
find
coba Fenty
himself
Phase
in
2.
an
Iya sih,
unusual
aneh ya.
position.
Kenapa Phase
Everybody
2-nya
can
dia
look forward to
malah ini ya,
exploring
sengaja
all
banget
of
sih.
this amazing new story.
Pengen kalian
It's
ini
gonna
soalnya
be
dia
really
top up
cool,
ya.
Especially the Traveler and Ayato meeting for the very first time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be so exciting. If you're looking forward to playing this new story quest, then just remember to save up those story keys.
You know I will.
Sangomonia Kokomi.
All right.
Assalamualaikum.
Now that we've seen the new
Waalaikumsalam.
character coming our way, let's jump into the all-new area travelers will be able to explore in version
New area,
2.6.
the Chasm.
In our previous special program, we gave everyone a sneak preview of the new area called the Chasm.
Ooh.
Let's watch a quick trailer to see what travelers can expect to encounter during their adventures in this new area.
Let's go.
Oke, ini perkenalan ini ya, Chasm ya, area baru ya. 2.6 Yau-Yau belum ada ya, 2.6 Yau-Yau belum ada. Yau-Yau masih misterius kapan nongolnya, kemungkinan dekat-dekat Sumeru baru ditongolin Yau-Yau. Halo Bang, halo Picky Bow, halo. Reon Aldi, mungkin masuk ke eventnya juga si Fenty. Yep, si Fenty masuk ke dalam jalan cerita. Nanti ada Albedo, ada Fenty, ada Klee, ada Xinqiu. Yang gue tahu sih itu sih. Mereka akan masuk story quest di 2.6. Wah, ini bos barunya ya. Udah gue kasih linknya juga, seingat gue di grup Discord. Buat kalian yang belum gabung grup Discord, bisa lihat di bawah ya.
I don't know about you guys, but I can't wait to glide down the chasm. It looks so fun.
That's the
Just
first
chill.
thing I thought of, yeah.
I love it.
Oh my
It's scary, but just think of all the air you'll get.
Ini domain baru nih, bakalan ada 2 artifak baru ya.
Yeah, I
Kalau
just
kalian
don't
buka
wanna run
link
into that
di
monster,
Discord
though.
gua,
It's
udah
kinda
gua kasih
scary.
tahu.
So cool. As we saw in the trailer, the outside of the chasm is really beautiful, but there are also deep underground levels that exist far below the surface.
That's where all the scary stuff happens.
Yeah. While exploring the deep underground
Nah, ini
levels, travelers
eksplorasinya
will need
nih.
to use a gadget called a
Kita bakalan
lumenstone
dapat gadget.
adjuvant to aid them in exploration.
Terus
This
kita
gadget will
ngumpulin
illuminate
cahaya
the
ya.
darkness, allowing
gadget
everyone
itu.
to explore even the darkest of places.
Oh, okay, so that'll make it a little less scary then.
Travelers will be able to enhance the lumenstone adjuvant to increase its capabilities. Doing so will also allow travelers to explore more efficiently and will even grant us a variety of rewards, including a 4-star weapon billet
Ini
and an
mirip-mirip
all-new
event yang
name
sekarang
card.
ya, yang di ini.
In the chasm,
Enkanomia.
travelers will also
Dan
discover
ini
a
artifak
brand
baru
new
yang
artifact
gua udah
domain
kasih
called
bocorannya.
the Lost Valley. Inside the domain, you'll discover a mysterious environment
Wah, ini dua-duanya
as
set
boundless
attack
and
persennya ya.
majestic as the chasm itself. Completing the challenge in this domain will award travelers with artifacts from the Vermilion Hereafter and echoes of an offering artifact sets. And what would be a new area without some new story content?
Yay!
In addition to everything we've covered so far, a whole new storyline will be taking place down in the chasm.
It's gonna be cool.
Yes. With version 2.6,
Oke,
the new
Archon Quest baru ya, Archon
Requiem
Quest
of
baru.
the Echoing Depths will become available for travelers to continue their adventures. Everyone who's been following the story of our favorite twins will definitely be excited for
Anton
this
Horas,
one,
haro
me
bang.
included.
Gile, nongol juga lo.
And if that isn't enough, the one
Touch
and
me.
only
Halo, bang.
Dane
Halo.
Slip will also be making another appearance during the story.
Oh, it's been a pretty long time since we've seen Dainsleif.
Yeah, totally. And in this storyline, travelers will be meeting up with Dainsleif in the dark depths of the chasm to investigate some ancient ruins together. Throughout the quest, we'll be learning a lot more about Conria as well as the Abyss. It will be a truly unforgettable adventure as we will uncover secrets of the past together.
So you're saying it'll be a bit of a cliffhanger?
So you're dead.
And in addition to the Archon quest and world quests, there are still many mysteries that remain hidden in the depths of the chasm. There will be much more for travelers to experience in the chasm with future version updates. so please look forward to that.
I know I will.
3 Arkon
But
kerjaannya
this
cuma
seems like a
ngebabuin
pretty
si
good
Hector
time
doang
to
ya.
pause for a moment and take in
Yang
everything
nemuin
we've
sisternya
seen
ujung-ujung
about
si
version
Dain ya.
2.6 so far.
Yeah, and get some primo gems.
Oh,
Yes.
agreed. Sounds good to me. Ready, everyone?
Oke,
Here you
kode
go.
kedua nih, kode kedua.
Yes.
Kode kedua kawan-kawan. Kode kedua adalah 3TP, sorry. UKS P8 C5 X9. Ini kalian akan mendapatkan 100 primo game dan 5 buku heroid ya. Jangan lupa diklaim, klaimlah secepatnya karena ini ada batasannya. Valid sampai jam 12 pagi kalau waktu dia orang, kalau kita waduh jam berapa ya? Oke, sekitar waduh jam berapa berarti ya kalau dia orangnya. Pokoknya cepet-cepet lah. Sampai besok sebelum besok siang lah buat jaga-jaga lah. Dan besok Sabtu juga kalian pasti bisa pada login pagi-pagi.
Welcome back, everyone. Next, we'll be
Dan ini adalah
introducing a new event for
eventnya
everyone
ya,
called
Use of the Violet Garden.
Ooh, yeah, that's right. So,
Hadiahnya bakalan ada
as we
Sync
mentioned at the
nih.
start of the
Buat
program,
kalian yang
there'll be
belum
a
punya
festival
Sync
taking
pasti
place in
mantap nih
Inazuma.
Sync.
The theme of this event goes hand in hand with the festival being organized by the Yashiro Commission and Yaimiko. With the festival focusing on culture and creativity,
Sampai
travelers
besok
will
malam
not only
enggak
have the opportunity to meet guests
kalau
hailing
sesuai
from other
pengalaman
nations,
sih
but
sampai
also
besok siang lo dia
finally
udah
see some
matiin lo.
familiar faces
Besok
again.
siang jam 11 siang biasanya dia matiin.
Okay. I'm pretty interested.
Nah, bener
to
ya, ada
see
Kli
what
ya.
you and
Wow,
Yang
ada
Kli are
Kli,
up to. That
coy.
seems like a pretty interesting combo.
Yeah, me too. I'm just excited
Ada
to go
Goro
around
dan
and see
Kokomi
everybody.
juga.
What's Ito doing?
Ada Ito juga.
What is he ever doing?
Ada Toma.
Well, throughout the event, we will be experiencing some interesting stories alongside those characters at the festival. And there may even be some unexpected characters making an appearance.
Nice.
So, travelers will have to wait and see who shows up this time.
As we progress through the storyline, we'll have the opportunity to enjoy a variety of Iridori festival games. There are a total of 4 different kinds of event gameplay, so let's take a closer look.
First, we have the Moon and Stars Inscribe. Travelers will meet a bard from Mondstadt in search of inspiration among Inazuma's unique landscapes. During the
Ya,
event,
foto-foto
travelers
lagi
can
nih
gain a
eventnya nih.
poetic theme and take pictures based on the hints to submit to the commissioner. The more pictures we supply, the easier it will be for them to compose more lines of poetry.
Halo Ahmad Iqbal.
Travelers can then choose
Udah
the
lama
lines
nggak
they prefer
mampir
and
ke
help
live lu
complete the
lagi.
composition.
Iya nih
Alright,
lagi
sounds
jarang
easy
live
enough.
juga
I'm
kebetulan.
sure travelers can handle this one.
Kemarin tuh
Oh, for
leher
sure.
lagi gatel banget
Experienced
sebulan 2
travelers who
bulan
are
gitu
familiar with
jadi
the
malas
map and
ke live.
terrain will definitely be able to quickly find the best spots for photos.
Our next event gameplay will be a familiar one for our audience. It's Theater Mechanicus. I'm sure many of you
Akhirnya
have
Singkyu
already played this
C7.
game, and this time
Sama
around
dong,
there
gue
will be
juga
some new
Singkyu-nya udah
twists
C6.
to the game. Komakata is promoting the latest version of Theater Mechanicus, and in such a large international cultural event, there's been some innovations made to
Bang
attract
Yuzu,
the
terima
attention
kasih
of
Bang
the
Yuzu.
organizers and visitors.
Meskipun gue tahu
In
nama
the
asli
all-new
lu
Theater
siapa,
Mechanicus
Yuzu.
Stage of Brilliance, each stage will have its own special stage features. Travelers will need to work these features into their strategy to swiftly clear each challenge.
What's also different this time around is that travelers will need to equip wondrous sticks before entering each stage. This will be a real test for our ability to make combinations. The game mode has also been streamlined to reduce the
Waduh,
amount
kita
of
bakalan
time
main
required
ini
to
lagi,
play.
Tower
Upon entering a
Defense.
stage, travelers will find some mechanici that have already been placed. You may choose to modify or dismantle them, or build more mechanici around them to create
Waduh.
optimum combinations that will swiftly handle enemies coming your way.
Bahan konten lagi
Third
ini,
event
bahan
mode is
konten
called
ini.
Clash of Lone Blades,
Strategi
which is an all-new
ini,
challenge centered
pasang
around sword
tower.
fighting. After unlocking this game mode, a new duel against a swordmaster with unique abilities will unlock each day. During the challenge, players will control the traveler and will be unable to use their elemental skill and elemental burst, but instead can use an all-new parry mechanic. Performing a parry will allow you to take a defensive stance and
Wah,
reduce
ini ada
incoming
ini nih.
damage.
Mini game
Travelers may
perang-perangan
focus
ini nih,
and
adu
master the
pedang nih.
timing to perform a perfect parry. which will give you the upper hand in the challenge.
Cool.
Sounds pretty challenging.
It's also worth mentioning that our final and strongest opponent for this challenge happens to be someone who had no choice but to join the
Artefaknya susah banget
competition due to
nyarinya.
difficult
Kan
financial
artefaknya pakai
circumstances.
ini Emblem of
Turns
Separate
out they're
Fate. Lu
just
biasa
an
kan
average store owner with their heart
huntingnya
set
sama
on
gua,
winning
masa
that
susah?
prize money. Who would have guessed you'd find such tough opponents from just in town? Travelers should get ready to take on opponents.
Jelas bang,
in
harus buat
one-on-one
konten lagi
duels.
kayak dulu.
Oh, and
Dulu rame ya,
last but
gile.
not least, we have
Bikin
an
konten
Ikebana event called
cara
the
pasang
Floral
tower aja bisa yang
Courtyard.
nonton 1000
In
loh,
this event,
gile.
travelers will need to follow a florist themes to create a specific floral courtyard.
A courtyard is comprised of different
Wah, ini
parts,
main ini
with
nih,
each
nyusun
part
bunga
having
lagi
different
nih, nyusun
materials
bunga.
to choose from.
Tapi
After
ala-ala
completing a
Jepang.
theme, travelers may actually use the courtyard they receive and place it in the Serenity Pot. Ikebana is an art form, so when travelers are creating a floral courtyard, they need to incorporate their own interpretation of beauty.
So what you're saying is, if your courtyard is looking ugly, then you're probably doing it wrong.
I see you. Speaking of Ikebana, Ayaka is the sponsor behind the Ikebana event. You know, Ayaka's very skilled at Ikebana.
Of course he is.
Aw. You know, she invests in the promotion of this event every year, and that it's one of her greatest joys.
Gagal
Yep,
mulu
that sounds
askennya.
like Ayaka.
Kan udah ada trik dari Diary
And
James. Gimana
that's
sih masa
about all we can
gagal?
share about this event
Itu
for now.
kemampuan
participating in
naikin
all four
grade-nya
of
bisa
these
sampai
special
70%
event
ke
game modes
atas
and
itu.
reaching
Tanya
certain
teman-teman yang
criteria.
lain.
Travelers will be able to invite Xingqiu to join their team for free. So, don't forget to try out all the events.
Yeah, maybe you'll find a new favorite.
Yeah, give them a shot. Everyone should be sure to have a good look around
Berapa
the
GB
festival.
nih update-nya?
The streets of Rito will be specially
Buat
decorated
PC
throughout the Iridori
mungkin
Festival.
25
everyone can
giga
enjoy
nih.
the lively and exciting
25
atmosphere.
giga lah kayaknya lah.
That's right. This is one
Ada
festival
map baru
you
soalnya
won't
kan.
wanna miss.
Chasm.
Oh no.
I won't. Version 2.6 will also be featuring an event for travelers who enjoy spending time in the kitchen. The
Waduh,
event
misi
is called
masak lagi ya.
Spices from the West.
Ada misi
In this
masak
event, a
lagi
person
sekarang.
from Sumeru is visiting to do research on seasonings. She hopes to find someone who can help her conduct her research by making seasonings according to recipes and taste test dishes using these seasonings.
You know, if there's food involved, I'm sure Paimon won't be far off.
It's me, Paimon, and I'm hungry!
Oh no!
New seasoning recipes will gradually unlock over the course of the event, and all the recipes will be available before the event ends. When you begin making the seasonings, the needle on the slider will move back and forth from edge to edge. Follow the instructions given on the recipe and press the button as the needle points to the corresponding ingredient to add them to the pot.
Oh.
And just as a reminder to everyone, there is a limit to the amount of mistakes you can make while creating a seasoning.
Wah, mainnya
So be
ini
sure to
ya,
make the best of
nyocok-nyocokin
each
ini ya.
chance with as little mistakes as possible. Otherwise, you'll have to start over again. Add the correct number of ingredients before you use up all your attempts,
kayaknya gampang
and
sih
you
ini.
will succeed.
So, Zach,
Yeah.
what you're saying is for this event, the pressure cooker is on. I had to, I'm sorry.
Oh
That was
gosh.
good, but it also hurt at the same time.
That was, that was quite fire, as they say.
Please help me.
But
Okay.
seriously, gosh, this looks like we'll need little hand-eye coordination for this one.
Oh, yeah.
Yang solo banner tadi Ayaka ya. Phase 2 Ayaka.
Oh, no. What did I start?
Okay,
Yang
guys.
pertamanya si Ayato
So,
sama
by
Fenty.
adding seasonings you created to delicious dishes, you can obtain fragrant dishes. Travelers may invite characters to taste test the fragrant dishes in their Serenity Pod to increase their companionship XP. Just keep in mind that the character's personal preferences also vary.
Okay.
Wow, sekarang
That's
bisa kasih
right. It'll
makanan.
be the perfect opportunity to test how well travelers really know their characters.
Yeah.
Bisa
Good
kasih
little
makanan
study.
sekarang sama karakter di teapot.
In version 2.6, we will be receiving a new challenge event called Vibro Crystal Research. We find a researcher from Fontaine on the outskirts of the chasm studying
Jadi
the
bartender
harmonic
lagi.
motion transmitted
Sekarang jadi
between
koki.
gems known as vibro crystals. If we connect transmitter
Gak
and
sabar
receiver
ketemu Den. Iya
crystals
nih,
and attempt
ceritanya
to produce various
makin
effects,
misterius ya.
then we can defeat the
Apakah
enemies
kita
and
bakal
obtain
ketemu si
great rewards.
Lumin lagi?
In case that's a little confusing, why don't you explain what the transmitter and receiver crystals are first and what kind of effects the reactions can make?
Oh, right. Sure thing.
Nontonnya di
So,
mana? Nonton apa
after the
nih?
player configures their own vibro crystal setup, they will obtain different combat buffs.
Okay.
Transmitter crystals govern the triggers for the buff effects, and receiver crystals will trigger the buffs once the conditions are met.
Oh.
This all sounds very scientific.
Speedrun friendship.
Did you
Iya
pull
bener
that out of
banget
your
nih
sleeve
speedrun nih.
Still has boba?
I always have boba.
Why aren't you sharing?
Because this is my boba.
You can still share.
We'll see.
James nontonnya di mana?
Please,
Nonton
with
apa
your
nih?
sister.
Nonton acara ini. Oh, di
Let's
Twitch.
get back to it.
Okay.
Twitch.
So, each
Twitch-nya
challenge is split
Genshin
into
Impact
2
official.
battles, which will require travelers to compose 2 teams for the challenge, as well as different vibro crystal setups.
Kalau yang
Of course, the
nanti di
game will
YouTube
also
itu jam
provide some
11
trial
malam itu udah
characters to
ada
help everyone complete the
translate
challenge.
Indonesianya ya, udah
Defeating
dibikinin
enemies
translate
will award
Indonesia 11
points, and
malam.
travelers will be given an insignia based on their score. It's gonna be awesome, so be sure to give it a shot.
Kalau yang
Yeah,
jam 7
sounds
malam
great.
ini dari Twitch punya, jadinya dia
In
lebih
the new
awal
version,
tapi bahasa
travelers
Inggris.
will be receiving a commission from an Inazuman artist. She'll ask us to use the camera to take pictures of scenery in different nations as
Outside the
inspiration for
canvas,
her
inside the
illustrations.
lens.
Seems like the traveler has literally
misi
gained
foto
the
lagi nih
trust of
pasti nih.
people everywhere.
That just means they're going to be busy for a very, very long time.
Oh,
Gila,
right.
eventnya berarti
In the
banyak
photo
banget ya.
notes, we'll be able to see comments from the artist and understand her requirements to complete the photo.
Oh, capturing landscapes for inspiration. Sounds pretty elegant.
And you would know about being elegant.
Yeah, duh.
This event will definitely be on the more relaxing side of things. What could be better than exploring and earning Primo Gems?
Ih, banyak banget ya gini kita mau
And
di
travelers
spam
will
ini nih
definitely
kayaknya.
find
nih.
a ton of
Mau di
great
spam
photo
Primo
spots
Game
to
nih.
remember in the process.
And finally, in addition to all the events we've already mentioned, Leyline Overflow will be returning once
Nah,
again
ada Leyline
for version
Overflow lagi.
2.6.
Nice.
Travelers can watch for future announcements for more details. You definitely don't want to miss the chance to get some more Mora and character EXP materials.
Oh yeah.
Yes. All right. I think that just about does it for all the events we have coming our way in version 2.6. Next, let's talk about some system updates and optimizations to the game. First, we have an optimization to the game's mobile version. After the update, travelers will be able to tap and hold on the icons of the characters in their party to quickly bring up the party setup menu.
Oh, dia ini nih ngebenahin yang
So
buat
it'll be way
di
easier
HP
for
nih.
the mobile players
Buat
to
kalian
open
yang
up
main di
their party
HP,
setup and
ganti
do some
karakter
changes.
lebih
Yeah,
gampang.
totally.
Yeah, also, there will be multiple improvements coming to the tutorials archive system, making it easier for travelers to reference.
Oh, cool.
First, the tutorial icon will always stick next to the minimap on the upper left for new players, making it easier to access the tutorials archive. Plus, players will be able to quickly locate the tutorials they
Kebanyakan
viewed
event malah
recently,
enak,
and the
Anton.
system will even
Primo
remember
Game
where the
melimpah, tinggal
tutorial you
rajin
last left
online
off.
aja.
Finally, in the Living Beings archive, the tutorial button will be adjusted to a more obvious location.
That all
No,
sounds
kayak
pretty
Rafli
handy.
bilang tuh, banyak
Yeah,
event, banyak
good
Primo,
stuff.
bener itu.
And last but certainly not least, during version 2.6, Genshin Impact will be releasing the second OST album for the Inazuma region, Islands of the Lost and Forgotten.
Yes.
The album will be comprised of a total of 3 discs featuring music from Seirai Island, Watatsumi Island, Surumi Island, and Enkanomiya, as well as some epic combat music.
Oh, I can't wait. I hope everyone will enjoy listening to that gorgeous music.
I know I will.
Apalagi nih? Kasih kode kah? Oh, pamer lagu dia, Hoyo Mix. Kumpulin Primo banyak-banyak. Dendro Archon semakin dekat. Dendro Archon. Ini tinggal kira-kira 2 versi atau 3 versi lagi kita ketemu Dendro Archon harusnya. Kalau Primo Game nggak cukup, bisa top up di toko Wendy GG, sponsor kita kali ini. Jadi tidak perlu takut kekurangan Primo Game, bisa top up. Akhirnya ngiklan juga gue ya. Oke, kode terakhir hari ini ya. Kode terakhir hari ini. Kode terakhir hari ini UTC UT7, Asya Allah. C2 TD 8 C5 ZD. Kalian akan mendapatkan 100 buah Primo Game dan 50.000 mora buat kalian yang bokek-bokek semua. Berapa lama lagi nih map update Dendro semua? Chasm katanya bakalan ada update dua kali, berarti ini update sekali. Nanti di 2.7 berarti update sekali lagi, berarti 2.8 itu harusnya sih kita udah masuk Sumeru sih 2.8. Mungkin 2.8-nya tiba-tiba langsung jadi versi 3 ya kayak dulu. Kayak Inazuma kan begitu kan. 17 langsung 2 itu Inazuma.
Well guys, I hate to say it, but I'm out of boba. Oh, and we've come to the end of the version 2.6 special program.
No.
Wah, acaranya udah habis ya guys ya.
Sorry.
Acaranya udah habis dan sorry kayaknya gua kali ini nggak lanjutin mabar lagi ya. Karena gua ada project sih mau ini nge-translate trailer ya. Nge-translate trailer Jepang pakai bahasa Indonesia.
Life could be as leisurely as this a little more often.
I know, right? But hey, it won't be that long before the next version drops.
That's right.
True.
So, I'm really excited for everything. I'm excited
Tolongin
for everybody
sponsor
to
dulu,
meet
tolongin
Ayato.
sponsor.
I'm really excited to explore the spooky chasm. Man, there's a lot of cool stuff coming out in this version.
Yeah,
Banyak event, banyak Primo, tapi device aman. Aman selama Sumeru belum keluar aman lah.
I also am really looking forward to the
Makanya gue kurang rekomen kalau main di HP sih.
The music in this game is so good.
Pasti berat sih kalau main di HP, gue yakin sih. Mesti satu HP dedikasi buat main Genshin doang, nah itu nggak mungkin lah ya.
Oh man, I just can't wait.
Yeah. And not only am I excited for the Chasm area, but also the story. I'm curious to see what Dainsleif is doing back and how the Traveler will interact with him. And also, you guys rocked this special program. It's been so much fun doing this with you.
Thanks.
Thanks, buddy.
It was super fun.
Yeah. So the new version will be landing on March 30th. Be sure to mark your calendars and be ready to play.
30 Maret ya, 30 Maret kita bakalan
everyone
update.
will enjoy all that 2.6 has to offer.
2.6.
I look forward to seeing everyone enjoy the festival in Inazuma.
Yeah. And
Dan
just
jangan
a
lupa
reminder,
sebelum
travelers
versi
can keep an eye out for future
sebelum
official
versi
announcements for
2.6
more information on the
pastikan
coming version.
track enhance
Alright,
dipakai
well,
ya.
that's it for us today.
Biar
Thanks,
kalau nanti
everybody.
ganti
See
versi,
you in game.
tiba-tiba
Thanks,
ganti
guys.
algoritma, kalian gak nyesel.
Bye.
Dan ingat kalau udah kalau udah naik 2 kali atau 3 kali ke crit, stop, lanjut besok, jangan maruk. Karena yang enhance ketiga gitu dan seterusnya itu biasanya bau, jadi hati-hati aja. Oke, jadi karena version 2.6 special program Zephyr of Violet Garden-nya udah habis, terpaksa live stream hari ini juga udahan ya. Gua mau kerjain translate video trailer dia yang Jepang ke bahasa Indonesia nanti buat diupload di YouTube gua ya. Oke, sampai di sini dulu live stream kali ini. Thank you udah nonton semua. Hari ini cukup rame, gua cukup seneng ya hari ini ya. Biasanya yang nonton paling cuma 8 gitu. Hari ini bisa belasan ya, lumayan lah, alhamdulillah lah ya. Oke, jadi sampai di sini dulu. Terima kasih sekali lagi udah nonton. Dan jangan lupa kalau kalian butuh top up, bisa top up di Toko Wendy GG ya. Toko Wendy GG sudah trusted. Kalian bisa cek sendiri di Instagram mereka. Dan bisa lihat juga langsung ada linknya di deskripsi video. Oke, sampai jumpa.